In this video, I've got some awesome new updates and details regarding Dying Like the Beast, because not too long ago, the devs have revealed a new trailer focused on blood and guts, and sort of just the more brutality of the game they're trying to do with this. And a lot of fans love that about the series. They want brutality. This is like almost like a zombie Mortal Kombat in a sense, with how brutal they're trying to go with it. And fans have always wanted this to be more visceral, be more grounded, just be more authentic in that manner and not hold back. So the devs have offered a glimpse into the increased gore and brutality levels of Dying Like the Beast in this new trailer titled Blood and Guts. And if the title doesn't give it away, well, consider this a definitive warning. The video contains extremely brutal and graphic violence, so watch at your own risk. From the first frame to the last, it delivers a non-stop montage of the most brutal moments of Dying Like the Beast, including decapitations, bone shattering, slashes, blood quenching stabs, and cool finishers. Dying Light has always been a franchise in which horror and primal brutality go hand in hand, but Dying Light the Beast elevates it to a new level. The devs are talking about dramatically increasing the body horror to give you this feeling of fighting for pure survival and Kyle's hunger for revenge. And this comes from the Dying Light franchise director, Timon Smektala. And this is not just for show. The gore adds a lot of interactive storytelling and to the psychological horror as well. It's one thing to see a health bar go down. It's another entirely to see the flesh peel away from bone or have a burnt and destroyed face only inches away from you. That's how nightmares are made. The level of brutality is driven by significant tech improvements to their in-house engine. The devs talk about how we've overhauled the body damage system. This comes from Nathan Lemire, game director. We doubled the number of places on enemies. We call them gore nodes, where players can inflict damage and the number of wounds or injuries that are visible on one single enemy. And we've improved the precision of melee attacks, so the angle and trajectory of your strike defines what you hit and how your enemies react to it. So you can target and cut off limbs more precisely than ever. The combinations of wounds, mutilations, and damage is almost endless, making every fight in Dying Light the Beast a raw spectacle of blood and gore. While every combat will feel gory, the brutal finishers take it to the top, with nearly triple the number of finishers. To have a realistic representation of gore in Dying Like the Beast, the art team went to some lengths. They said they've improved all of the visuals of wounds and injuries and matched them with all of the body types. The research was extensive. I just hope no one ever looks up my browser history, says Dominic, the lead character artist. A recent video showcased Techland's efforts to create more realistic blood for Dying Light the Beast. Katarzyna Tanaka Polito adds, nothing out there provided us with the reality in blood splatter that we were looking for. So we bought a lot of fake blood and recreated what we needed in real life with an actor. That's wild, man. We got like roughly 6 weeks or so before the launch of this game, because it did get delayed to September 19th. It was going to come out later this month in August, but got pushed back. And it's still going to be coming for PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 Pro, and Xbox Series X and S. The devs wanted to polish it up more, things like that. Honestly, it might have been a good idea to be pushed back, because you got other games coming out this month like Lost Soul Aside, Shinobi Art of Vengeance. You got Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater remake of the third game for that series. And we've already had, a few other games coming out here before then. So maybe this was a smart move, but then again, next month is pretty packed too. You got Borderlands 4, you got Hell Is Us, you got Silent Hill F. So who knows how this is going to perform? And I'm sure it's going to sell pretty well. Like, a lot of people are going to be into this game, but you definitely have to be selective of what you choose to buy these days in terms of games because of the cost of games. This, I believe, is still going to be priced at a full $70. Let me double check. No, I'm mistaken. So, at least on PC Steam anyway, it is $60 for the standard version. But if you get a digital deluxe, it is $70. I do not recall this is like $70 on console like PS5 or Xbox Series X, but on PC at least it is going to be $60. So just bear that in mind. I mean, a lot of games come out next month, like I said, and this is shaping up to be really cool, really more brutal, and what fans are wanting from that aspect of just being more insanely gory and just more graphic in that sense. And hopefully it's a lot of fun. Hopefully it is a lot of fun. I have my issues with Techland, how they did this originally, with how they packaged this, because originally it was supposed to be coming with the Ultimate Edition of Dying Light 2, and then they decided to change their minds. Most likely that was maybe from a publisher's perspective or Paul there because of Tencent or whatever the heck. Basically, if you don't know, they last year, I believe it was, gave people a limited time to upgrade to the Ultimate Edition, so you get it for free. You wouldn't have to pay full price for it. And if you didn't upgrade, then you're basically SOL and had to pay full price for it. So that's where you're at right now if you did not get the Ultimate Edition, because they also took away the Ultimate Edition after a certain date last year. So I don't know, in my opinion, kind of a dick move, but because where was the publisher, where was the devs, it just came off kind of very greedy. So that's just my opinion on that. But the game itself, though, objectively, is probably going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, a decent story. It is a zombie game, so I don't expect game of the year material here or anything like that. But it could still have a very cool story to it. Hopefully, a better story than Dying Light 2, from what a lot of fans and other people are like concerned about and hoping. Just because Dying Light 2 story apparently wasn't all that great. I still got to go back and play that myself though one day and see how it is and bring it to you guys and see how I feel about it as well too. But yeah, this also I think is gonna be more RPG focused as well too, which is a good thing. All the games so far have been RPG, but I think this is gonna have a bit more RPG elements to it as well too. Hopefully they fix the issue. I talked about this before. When it comes to actual beast transformation just happening automatically, I feel that they need to allow players to have more control over that and activate it when they want. Because I brought up the issue of like, what if it happens, right before a cutscene or something else? Maybe it happens like right after you beat a boss or something like that, and he just goes to waste, And that's happened in other games that have like a sort of like this extra mode you can go into, or like a buff mode or transformation type mode. There's other games out there where it's like it's automatic and you can't control it, so that's not a good game design in my opinion. But we'll see if they update it. They haven't said anything about that yet. That's all I got for you in this video, guys. What do you think about this? Are you excited for this game gonna be more brutal than ever before? More brutal with the gore than previous Dying Light games? Sound off in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and learned something, I would appreciate a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.